Hailey.
Paige.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming in.
Are you guys from Buffalo?
No.
Where are you
She's
guys
from Boston. I'm from Chicago.
Okay. All right.
And you were from
The Boston area?
Boston. Excellent. Well, welcome to Buffalo.
Thank you.
How did you get recruited? Was there a general draft?
Well, there was
How did that happen?
They drafted the first, the top picks, and then
No, the draft was for next year's recruiting class, but they had
Well,
tryouts for each team in May. So they had weekend camps where you had to get invited to that. And then they had a camp at the end of July where the players that moved on from those original camps in May got to come back in July and try out.
the Boston one.
how many teams are in the league?
4.
What are those teams?
The Buffalo Beauts, the Connecticut Whale, the Boston Pride, and the New York Riveters.
Cool.
We are in
Okay.
New York City.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the original 4.
Yep.
I'm going to introduce a song, and then after that, we'll go on the air with you guys, too.
Okay.
You found it okay? You found the directions were all right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
So what's your schedule? I mean, how many games do you play during the season?
18 regular season, and then we have playoffs in March.
Uh-huh.
So all 4 teams will make it since there's only 4 teams.
Yeah.
But they'll do
Seeded.
like a round robin type thing where one team plays another team for one weekend, and then the other teams play.
Yeah.
And then the winners of that advance.
All right, cool.
However they do it. 1 plays 4, or 2 plays 3.
Is there a timetable for expansion, or is this just kind of the?
There is some expansion talk right now with Toronto and Minnesota for next year.
Hold that
I don't know.
7:58. Good morning from WYRK. Major slowdowns as well on Route 5. If you're coming inbound on Route 5, expect some delays all the way back toward the Ford plant. Thanks for the calls on that. 644 WYRK. And some members of the new team, the Buffalo Beauts, will join us next after Dan and Shay. We're also online at WYRK. Excellent.
I thought for sure Chicago might have been one of those teams, in the early going. But that's kind of cool that Buffalo is.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Well, all the teams are close together too, so driving distance.
Yeah.
that was actually their biggest thing with that.
Do you
They wanted
bus
to be able to
everywhere?
bus
Yeah.
Right.
Since
Right.
it's a new league and
So you work out and you play your games at the Harbor Center.
Yes.
Yeah.
and we work out at Impact
Mhm.
Sports. That's it's a separate entity, but
Yeah.
it's in the Harbor Center.
Yeah.
But they generate their own revenue and stuff. So they have other teams like the Buffalo Junior Sabres and
Canisius.
Canisius.
Right. That place has got to be busy around the clock.
Mhm.
It is. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's you can see canal side and everything, especially when you were working out at Impact.
Yeah.
Amazing
Not a bad
facility, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
gee.
But they even do if you guys wanted to go there, it's open to the public. You just have to get a membership and a training with one of their trainers.
It's amazing what has happened in that block. That was just a parking lot,
Yeah.
a couple years ago, and what has come up.
That's because of Pagula, right?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Are the Pagulas involved in the ownership of this team?
No.
Not at all. Huh?
No.
That's actually interesting.
Yeah.
I think they would be. Yeah.
It's Terry Pagula, right?
Yeah.
Terry and
Terry
Kim.
is and his wife Kim.
Yeah. I went to Penn State my freshman year, and he built the rink over there.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Oh,
But, yeah.
So
because doesn't his daughter play tennis there, or she did?
I don't know. Yeah, I just know he's a big Penn State fan.
I think one of his kids went there.
that I don't know.
Terry? Yeah, he's.
Did one of his kids go to Penn State?
I'm not sure
to
the
play
whole
tennis?
story. Maybe, but I know he's a huge contributor to them. Yeah, he built that rink, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were paid to have it built.
Over $100 million rink.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's absurd.
So when you guys heard about this and you're like, we're going to Buffalo, what'd you think?
I was so excited. I mean, it was late in the game that I found out, and I had a full-time job. And I just got my full-time job. I'm like, you know what? I gotta go for it.
Yeah, what the heck, right?
Yeah.
So
That's
you
awesome.
are pro hockey players.
Yes.
I mean, so you said you had a full-time job?
Yes.
So
Stand by, 20 seconds.
The league was only announced in March, so
Yeah.
it was kind of like,
Wow.
here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today's Country 106.5 WYRK. It's Dan and Shay and Nothing Like You. It's 8:01. Good morning from Clay, Dale, and Liz. Some showers possibly early on today, but according to Emma, our weather kid, we're going to see some sunshine later this afternoon. Temperatures falling throughout the day. 62 in Buffalo. And joining us this morning, some new members from a professional hockey team.
They're Beauts.
Buffalo Beauts.
They are Beauts.
Yeah, first of all, if you want to see this online, too, you go to WYRK.com. But Paige and Hailey from the Buffalo Beauts are joining us this morning. Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having us.
I understand this is your first radio opportunity, right?
Yes.
Look at that. Perfect. Welcome to Buffalo.
Thank you.
You're members of the National Women's Hockey League. It's their very first year, and you've played some games so far. Well, how many games do you play during the season?
We're playing 18 games, and then we'll go to playoffs in March.
And you practice and you play your games at the Harbor Center. And where you? Well, first of all, why don't you tell us, where you're from, where you went to school, and how you got involved in this league?
Okay.
Start with Hailey.
I'm from the Chicago area. I went to school originally in northern Minnesota at Bemidji State University. I ended up transferring to Miami University eventually, and I found out about the league, and I just went to 3 of the tryouts in May, and here I am now.
Paige?
Hi, my name's Paige. I am from the Boston area, and I found out about the league, and I was like, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so I'm just going to go for it. And I had a tryout in Boston, and that's why I'm here. I made it.
Now, you said that you had a full-time job. When other women's leagues started up, like the women's soccer league, they went through so many. A lot of them had to have jobs just to be able to play. Is that, and a lot of the people that started that had to go through that. Are they, I guess I should say, is that something that you guys have to do, or are you guys able to commit fully to just playing the game?
Right. Well, right now with our schedule, we do have time during the day, but it's kind of hard working out and then practicing at night. But part-time jobs for now.
Mm-hmm.
And then just, nannying jobs or working at a restaurant. Hailey works at a restaurant, so.
Olive Branch, West Seneca.
So tell us about, we're talking to some of the new players in Buffalo Beauts. Hailey, tell us what you think about the facilities you guys are playing in.
Oh, it is absolutely top of the line. They just built it this past year, so we actually, the rink surfaces are on the 6th floor, which is cool. So we're right at Canal Side, and we can look out, even if we're sweating in the weight room at Impact. Tom, thank you, Tom Gooding, our trainer. Yeah, so it's really awesome, and we're really lucky to have it, and our staff really.
When are the games? How do people get tickets for that?
Oh, nwhl.com, or just at the rink, showing up at our games. We play on Sundays, so we love to have a big crowd.
It's actually nwhl.co. It's like com without the M.
Got it. Excellent. Well,
they're budgeting.
They're going to be with us for a few more minutes. You can see what it looks like at WYRK.com. The Buffalo Beauts, you can follow us on Twitter for some of the tweets about it, too. Here's Keith Urban. Cool.
No, they're on. So you're not on the air, but if you look, that camera has a blue light on it, and then this camera, if that one's on, that'll have a blue light on it. So you're still technically on. So don't say anything you don't want anyone to know.
Can't believe all the accident there.
I know, it's crazy right now. It looks like they're about to remove that one car on the 198.
So how often do you guys have practices?
Well, 3 times a week or twice a week, and workouts every day. No days off.
That's great, though. If you're going to get a season and a league off to a start, you got to be pretty heavy with it.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Do you guys always speak with your radio voices, like all day?
Do we have radio voices?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. Just it's the way we talk all day, yeah?
Well, do we speak differently?
I don't know how you speak in real life.
Oh.
This is real life?
Yeah, I think with
this is pretty much it.
projection, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe, but other than that,
I think so. Yeah, I guess that's something we don't really even notice after a while.
there's not really the hey. There's not really that, but I don't know.
Did you ever get nervous talking or no?
Not really.
Not
So
anymore.
used to it now.
Yeah.
Well, you get nervous when you go on the ice?
Sometimes until I check someone or.
See, I could see that though. I could see I played rugby college and before a game I had to throw up.
Really?
I had to.
Yeah. No, the nerves are pretty bad.
If I didn't throw up, I was even more. I was fine.
I just have to think to myself this is I'm happy to be here and I shouldn't be nervous to play, but yeah, it takes me a while.
So is hockey something that's in your families?
Yeah, I have a big hockey family. I have 3 older brothers, so
they played hockey as well.
Yes, yeah. My dad's a big hockey fan, so he used to just throw us all on the station wagon and say hi to the rink. So
you are native of Chicago?
I am.
Chicago in Boston. Okay.
Yeah.
So Blackhawks and Bruins.
Yeah.
How about you?
My parents, there was nobody in my family that played hockey, but my parents put my brother and I both in. My brother's a year older than me. So they put us both in at the same time, and it was just like love at first sight,
Your brother's older, and what's he doing?
My brother works for Stryker Medical in Milwaukee. So he's a assistant sales rep. He's trying to get his own territory right now.
Was hockey something that he might have wanted to do?
He played hockey through
but I mean, to the level that you're now at.
Yeah, but my dad always says it's much harder for the guys.
Yeah.
And you can't deny that because there's a lot more guys in sports.
Yeah,
it's true, but to be a part of something at the ground level is kind of cool.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, this league will grow. Hockey just gets bigger and bigger. I mean, especially around here.
Exactly. Everyone loves hockey around here.
Yeah.
But to be a part of it.
Well, and the sacrifices. I mean, what professional hockey player has to have a part-time job? And I assume that you guys have roommates and
the house, the hockey haven.
Yeah.
So
what's unique about this area here, Buffalo, maybe Detroit as well, is that we have access to Canadian TV.
Right.
And Hockey Night in Canada is one I always look forward to. In the fall.
Yeah.
On from Channel 5 out of Toronto. CBC. Unbelievable. It's great. I don't know. Do you ever watch Hockey Night in Canada?
I haven't.
No?
I have before, but not live because not doesn't come to Chicago.
What was it last year during the playoffs and in the Olympics too? Top 3 market, no matter who was playing, was Buffalo.